So recently, Microsoft came out and said that in the near future or soon, they're going to be start putting some of their main games on other consoles such as PlayStation. And I never thought I'd live to see this day where the console wars are actually starting to come to an end. I truly believe that Sony is going to follow suit. I think we're going to start seeing once they see how well it's going for Microsoft and how much money they're doing that. I think eventually we'll start seeing Sony also do that. We'll also start seeing some of their main games going on on Xbox as well. Like the thought of The Last of Us and those type of games being on Xbox isn't really that a crazy idea anymore, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if Sony, within a couple of months or maybe a couple of years even, they decide, hey, maybe we should do the same thing. I think the first step to this whole thing was when they started putting their games on PC, Sony. So that's why I don't think it's too far out of reality for them to be doing the same thing on Xbox. And I also truly believe one day, I may not live to see this, but I think one day Nintendo would also start putting their games on other consoles. I know that sounds crazy to say today, but I promise you, years from now, I think that's also going to happen. I don't think even Nintendo is as strong as their brand power is. I don't think they're immune to seeing a decline in sales because this is just the same thing. I think eventually people will get tired of Nintendo not putting any type of power behind their consoles and dealing with their games running like shit. Now, I could be wrong. I could be talking out of my ass. That's 100%. That's 100% possible. And like I said, I could be wrong. But I wouldn't be surprised if it happens eventually. But right now, I think Xbox is going to take the first leap. And then I do think we're going to see Sony also follow suit, maybe in a couple of years from now when they see how well it's working with Microsoft. Or I could be wrong and maybe Xbox just completely disappears in the next couple of years and I'm making shit up. Well, I am making shit up, but these are just some of my thoughts. I think what's going to happen in the future, considering the whole situation.